Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac? And baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cleveland Indians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, shortstop, number 12.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, it's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Standing in now, Chris Stewart, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running again. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Kelly Bailey. First offering on its way. Runner breaks for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. Iannetta gathers, but no chance to recover. Bailey is on at first after the strikeout. 1 left for the Tribe. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup. Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
We froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ketel Marte is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker. Skied into very shallow right. Drury's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. On to first, and there were two down. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he chased it in the dirt. Iannetta has it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And I look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talks about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jake Lamb goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Brendan Drury is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix.
Designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
First offering on its way. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Lamb is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, third baseman.
In now, Thomas McCullough. Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lamb has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, primetime Jordan in the dirt here. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Iannetta gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Standing in, Colby Rasmus. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Strike 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he got him.
Batting 8th. Designated.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia.
Oswaldo Arcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. Benintendi will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Striding in, Chris Iannetta. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Chris Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Turned on down the line. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Iannetta has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in to try it again. Kelly Bailey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. No problem here. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 16, Chris Owings.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Owings. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Softly hit to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The pitch to third. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And this one's in the dirt, and he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled to the right side. From the belt, the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Digging in, number 35. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Drury is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jock Peterson.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now if the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Ready now, Colby Rasmus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled back. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Digging in the switch hitter, Thomas McCullough. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rasmus looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Coming in is Rasmus. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again. Primetime Jordan. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Chris Stewart. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Pollock to the track, to the wall, into the pool area, and gone.
Well, he got a curveball, and that's the one pitch. If you catch it right, it is tailored to go out of the ballpark. It gets that little loop to you. You take the swing up on it like he did right here, and that ball travels out of the park.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number. Indians 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Here's Oswaldo Arcia. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's
Now
not even
batting,
in the strike zone.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCullough in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. High pop-up. Crenshaw just to the left of the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. J.J. Hoover is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Lined hard toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game. But they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1.
0-2.
In the dirt here. The 0-2 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Digging in to try it again. Chris Owings, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In there, 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Bailey takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder A.J. Pollock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Thomas McCullough. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
McCullough.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollock. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop.
Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single, and you know you can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Standing in now, primetime Jordan, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher,
Chris Stewart will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in, Jake Lamb. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Drury.
A knuckler that just missed too low.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Colby Rasmus. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go 2-0. Sean Burnett enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fly ball out to right field. Heading after it is Drury, and that's the first out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Aaron Judge will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 35.
At the plate, number 35. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top 2-0. Aaron Judge will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 99.
Now in the box, Oswaldo Arcia. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Peterson is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Number 8.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Jordan is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself. This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
A 2-0 finish today. Rob Crenshaw gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Taijuan Walker is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians.